Okay, so the first match of the evening is Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Before I get into the match, I'd like to talk about how awesome the opening is to the whole Saturday night's main event show. Thoroughly enjoyed seeing the format that they used with all the wrestlers making their way to the arena, everyone arriving in it. Everything gave it like a really good old school vibe. I loved the fact that they had all those wrestlers appearing, and then a limo pulling up with the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, getting out with the $1 Million title instead of just the crowd shots of legends, which they did on the last one. So, really good way to start it up. Love the fact that Jesse the Body Ventura is hosting it. Love that he referenced that the last time he was on Raw, he created the Battle Royal, which Sheamus won and led to Sheamus becoming WWE Champion. Loving all that long-term continuity that they're doing there. It's great intro so far, and I love the old school vibe of everything that they've gone for with that opening in video package. So, anyway, onto the match at hand. So it's Rhea versus Nia Jax. Great match so far. Really good way to start it. Great to see Lillian Garcia as the ring announcer. Love that Nia is using the headbutts a lot more, because there's been a thing in wrestling for decades that used to be more commonplace than it is now, and that was that there was a whole gimmick with all Samoan wrestlers where they had notoriously harder heads. So I love the fact that they're playing into that with Nia Jax. What we were doing, the headbutts that are completely wiping out Rhea Ripley every time. It's great. It's good to see. So match started off really well, and then we hit the first commercial break. Once we came back from commercial, it was a pair of them put on an absolute banger. We got to see Rhea Ripley hit Nia Jax with an electric chair, near fall with a code red, some other cool stuff like that. And it ultimately came down to Rhea hitting Nia with the Riptide for the 1-2-3 and for the title retention, which is great. So, best result really. Just a really good match. It was a great opening match. Yeah, it was awesome. Following the match, they put a very brief video package on some of the legends in the crowd, so we got like a very quick clip. And the first thing it showed was Alundra Blaze dumping the WWF Championship in WWF Women's Championship into a bin on WCW, and then it cut to Alundra Blaze in the crowd with that belt, which was cool. And then it showed Mark Henry raising the World Heavyweight title as part of a clip on Mark Henry, and cut to him in the crowd, and the crowd were loving the fact that Henry was there, which is cool as well. So, yeah, it's great, and I think the next match that's going to kick in is the Sheamus Bron Breakker match. So, yeah, it's been great so far. I've got no complaints.